Good morning. It is Saturday, March 14th, 2026. I thought I'd put the year in just to throw y'all off. Anyway, so we are in Killarney. We spent the night in Tralee. We hopped in the car this morning. I scraped the curb with my car. But that's all right. I got full coverage on the car. Always get your full coverage in Ireland on the car, VIP coverage. And it is beautiful and sunshiny right now, but let me show you what happened last night. All right, we are in this car park and there is snow up in Killarney National Park on the mountains. But it's a beautiful day, so we're gonna go with the beautiful day. All right, well, we walked down the high street where all the restaurants and tourist places, tourist shops are. And we're gonna walk towards this way. It's towards where the jaunting carts are. We'll see if maybe they're running today. We are gonna take a jaunting cart. I'm videoing.
That's
a
right.
Jaunting cart ride
Through the national park.
Through the national park.
And
with
the horse's name is Polly.
This is Polly.
My name is John.
And our guide is John. And Grady's talking to John, and other people are leaving. And we are excited about this. Okay.
From?
We are getting ready to go. John's inquiring about our origins. And we have blankets. And we're already... He said he could turn on the heater, but Polly, the horse, supplies the gas. I love that.
It does very well. A lot of people support it over the reason being.
It's a little thatched roof
A little
cafe.
thatched house.
That's very
Little
cute.
thatched
Oh,
house.
it's beautiful. And you see the long chimneys then, guys?
Yeah.
That was to keep the fire away from the roof.
Ah.
It was all timber. They would have burned around here. Covered with the
Okay,
mist on
there's
the left.
more snow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's more snow. Killarney Hill is the highest mountain in Ireland.
Ireland? Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay. And Polly says we're strolling.
The forecast is after changing.
And this is the River Dina.
You know. And
And
he's
it-
a modern leprechaun. He's got
it-
Wi-Fi and he's got solar panels.
We're
Even the leprechauns are changing with the times.
oh, you need to keep up with the times. All right, John has let us out. This is Ross Castle. It was built in the 1400s, and it was the last castle to be destroyed, according to John, by Cromwell's army. And then you can see the snow on the mountain and back, and it's beautiful. All right, and there's where our jaunting carts are parked, and we've got some swans. It's such a beautiful day. We are so fortunate. I'm just walking up to the castle. And here we are on the other side of the castle. And the sun has come out. What a treat. And we're heading to the restaurant. Well, we left the town of Killarney and we have come out to Muckross House, which is about 5 kilometers out of town. And it's a whole thing. There's like a working farm. I think these used to be the stables. We're gonna go to the restaurant and see if we can grab a bite to eat. Well, we stopped and had a little bit of lunch, chatted up a bit, and now we are heading we're just going to take a look at the Muckross house. We're not actually going to go in and tour it, but we got some flowers here. And it's kind of drizzling and the sun's out, and I'm desperately searching for a rainbow, but I have not found a rainbow yet. But I'm not giving up hope. And we have arrived. This is the Muckross house. It's open to the public. Our jaunting cart driver told us a little bit about the history, but I forget. And I've been here before and I still forget. But we're gonna walk to the lake and take a look at that. All right, so we've walked to the side of the house, and it's just like The surroundings are just stunning. Beautiful, beautiful. The sun was out just a minute ago, but it went back in. But still, it's still gorgeous. All right, we are at an overlook called Ladies View, and there is a bridal party here. They're coming down the street, and there's the bride and groom. Oh, that is so cool. What dramatic wedding photos these are. Anyway, this is called Ladies View, and it looks over a lot of the lakes in the Killarney National Park, and looks down to Killarney. But it's really, really beautiful. Good morning. It is a new day. As you can tell, I did not get my video uploaded yesterday. Didn't have that much content, so we're just having a good time. We're taking our time. We're lingering over breakfast. We're lingering over lunch. We're lingering over dinner. So, like I said, it's a girls' trip. So, but right now we're going to have breakfast. Oh, and it is Sunday, March 15th, 2 days away from St. Patrick's Day. So, we are at the Tralee Bay Wetlands. This is the visitor center, and you can tell the sun's shining again today, on and off, which is awesome. It's this whole area around. There's hiking trails. It's a wetlands area. I really don't know the history of it, but hang on. Okay, they have bees. All right. Yeah. So the town of Tralee is there, and then there's a river that I don't know the name of. I'm sure it's on the map. And then there's a huge wetlands area and hiking trails. But we're going to have breakfast here because they have a little cafe. And it's interesting, that domed area over there is a water park, an indoor water park. So we're going into the cafe. Well, we have left Tralee. We had a lovely breakfast. And now we are in a little town called Lixnaw, I believe, Laxnaw, and we are visiting St. Michael's Well and the pathway to the well and car park were donated. So we're gonna head down to it says Holy Well. Holy wells are a big thing in Ireland. We are all bundled off with our hats and our hoods and our ponchos, and have made it to St. Michael's Well. So this is St. Michael's Well. Steps going down into the well. The white circle with the blue dots are, you walk around the well and you pray for special intentions. There's a shrine over there. Lots of seats, lots of benches for people to come and sit. They've got Stations of the Cross. They've got an explanation of how to do it. And I'm going to read. We ended up with the prayer to St. Michael. It says, St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in our hour of conflict. Be our safeguard against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God restrain him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust Satan down to hell, and with him all the wicked spirits, living and dead, who wander this world for the ruin of souls. Amen. Appropriate prayer. So we are in Adair, Ireland, a delightful little town, very famous on the tourist trail, and we are at the visitor center. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And we had some of the best apple pie at Adair there, and it was good. And while we were in eating our apple pie, oh, what's this? This is, oh, interesting. Huh, the Limerick Greenway. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so we are going to walk up the street a little bit, They've got these lovely thatched roof. They're actually shops and restaurants because, like I said, this is a very touristy area. This is an ancient church. That tower dates back. I believe it was a stone tower castle. It really wasn't a church initially, but now it's part of the church. All right, you can tell how busy it is. There's a traffic jam in this little town. We decided to come out, cut our little snack short because it quit raining. It started pouring when we were in there. And just walking the streets of Adair. Just really charming, but very, again, on the tourist trail, so, but they do it up nice. They really do. And we've got this lovely stream and the lovely daffodils. Oh my gosh. All right, we are on the way. There's our little car. There's a lake here, but we are on the way to Gort, which is in County Galway. That's where our hotel is tonight. And we're driving through the borough. And it's a very famous geologic feature. It's limestone. They're all limestone rocks, and this is just a very small sample of it. There are huge fields of limestone in different areas around where I am now. So you can see those hills off in the distance. You can see the limestone, the features over there. They're sort of their own little biome, because it's cold and it's windy now, but seeds will fall in there, and it's interesting because there are seeds will fall in there for more plants that are more warm weather plants, and quite honestly, I don't know how the seeds have made it up here, and they'll grow in there because it's in between those limestone rocks, it's a very warm area, especially when the sun shines. It's just a fascinating area. So I took a detour to show you guys the borough, and the sun's coming out, and there should be a rainbow, and it's really windy. Well, we have stopped on the route, en route to Gort, where our hotel is, because we have found a monastic community ruins. And they have an awesome round tower, and we're going to just walk around for a minute. This is Kilmacdaugh. I'm not how to pronounce it, so I need my Irish friends to help me. Right, and there is the round tower. They said it dates from the 12th century, so that would be like the 1100s. There's a whole map about what they think buildings were, although they're not entirely sure. But clearly the round tower is, and this is looking back to where our car is parked. Again, these were buildings, homes, churches, that were used in the monastic community. And now we're in the cemetery. And we have been walking through the cemetery, and there are very new graves and there are very old graves. You can't read the inscriptions on them. So that is a round tower. One of the theories is it's a place the monks could go for refuge in case they were attacked, because the entrance is far up and they needed a ladder to get up there, and they would all climb up and pull the ladder up. And the sun's out one more time, and this is great. Okay, so this is the field. This is another one of the buildings. Stone wall. And way off in the distance, sheep, Irish sheep. All right, we have reached our hotel for the night. It's the Lady Gregory Hotel in Gort. And there's a lovely restaurant there, which we will probably be heading to after we get settled in our room. All right, and this is our room. It's a lovely twin room. It's big. It's very big. But the really cool thing is They've got an indoor pool. Well, of course, it's raining again. They've got an indoor pool and jacuzzi. So we're maybe thinking about doing a jacuzzi for a little while. All right, we got settled in our room and we're heading down to the restaurant. But it's got this glorious staircase. And like beautiful, beautiful wood. Just really pretty. And here is, I mean, just really pretty. There's Grady checking in. Well, good evening. So it's the end of our 4th day in Ireland. 3 full days, 1 almost full day in Ireland. And it's, as you can tell from the video, it's been a good trip so far. So I'm going to sign off tonight. There's a lot happening in the world. There's a lot of news that's not getting reported. So I urge you to look around for different sources and really understand what's happening in the world. I guess Hawaii's getting hit pretty hard with storms. I didn't hear about it until I read it on social media. So anyway, however you can do it, keep apprised of what's going on in the world and buy the shoes. Again, make sure they're comfortable, make sure they fit and are not too expensive. Eat the cake, because there's plenty of good cake that is not horribly full of sugar. I know, I'm being such a spoil sport, but definitely take the trip. And I will see you tomorrow or the next day. Bye-bye.